Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing my top 10 rarest artifacts in my opinion and based off research. So let's hop straight into this. So at the number 10 spot, I'm going to put my World War II party leader's hat device at number 10. I don't see a lot of people with the hat, and I don't see hardly anyone with the eagle that goes on the front, so I'm going to have to put it in number 10 for the top 10 rarest. This would have gone on a party leader's hat like the one in the picture. So yeah, I'm going to put this in the number 10 spot. Okay, for the number 9 spot, I'm going to put my World War II Italian helmet. I don't see many people with Italian stuff, and I've hardly ever seen another Italian helmet in another collection. In fact, I don't know if I ever have seen another Italian helmet in a collection. Don't know how rare they are, but I'm putting it in the number 9 spot. You can see the liner and chin strap in it is in phenomenal condition. You can see the maker mark right down here. This helmet's just in good condition. The liner ain't dry rotted. This helmet is in good condition, and I'm going to put it in the number 9 spot for the top 10 rarest. Okay, in the number 8 spot, I'm definitely going to have to put this gun right here. This is a Walter P38, but this is not a real gun. This is actually a movie prop, and this movie prop was used in a TV show called Hogan's Heroes, and there is only a handful of props left from that show, and I think only 2 or 3 private collectors have a prop from it, and I'm one of them, so this is a rare piece. I'm going to have to put it in the number 8 spot. All the props from that show are in a museum, except for like 2 or 3 or 4, and this is one of the ones that's not in a museum. Okay, in the number 7 spot, I'm going to put this piece of wood, and this piece of wood is from a battleship called the USS North Carolina, or the BB-55. This was actually the most decorated battleship of World War II, and it was all over Japan in World War II, and this is an original piece of decking from the boat. They replaced the decking on the boat, and all the original pieces they sold. And this is an original piece from the USS North Carolina. You should definitely look it up and read about it. It's a very interesting boat. Yep, this is an original piece of decking from the USS North Carolina. That's crazy how that was a block of wood from the most decorated battleship of World War II. This is an original piece of the decking, like I said. Just an amazing piece, and that's why I'm putting it in the number 7 spot. In the number 6 spot, I'm going to put this bullet right here. This is actually a musket ball from the Revolutionary War. You can read about it right here. This was a common bullet for a civilian to use in the Revolutionary War, a civilian soldier. And Revolutionary War items are just extremely rare and hard to come across. This one was found in New York City, and these are extremely rare, and that's why I'm putting it in the number 6 spot for the top 10 rarest. You can see it's not very big either. That's my thumb compared to it. So it's a tiny bullet, but still a part of a major part of history. In the number 5 spot, I'm going to have to put the bar belt, or the Browning automatic rifle ammo belt. This was a ammo belt from World War I. This is an American one. This one's dated 1918. This one was probably never issued. This one right here was probably never used because of the condition of it. But these are still extremely rare and hard to come across bar belts, sorry. But yeah, these are extremely rare, hard to come across. This one is in phenomenal condition. And yeah, like I said, they're pretty rare based off what I've seen. So I'm going to have to put it in the number 5 spot for the top 10 rarest. In the number 4 spot, I'm going to have to put the original piece of Titanic hull. If you don't know what the hull is, it's this red, black, and white part of the ship. This was recovered back in the 1980s, I think, during an artifact salvage dive. This is an original piece of the hull, and Titanic artifacts are rare anyways, but then having a piece of hull is way rarer, so this is just an extremely rare piece. This was my first artifact, actually. And the rareness of this is probably unmeasurable. I mean, this is just crazy insane. The most famous ship The number 4 spot, I'm going to have to put my original handwriting from Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States of America and the writer of the draft of the Declaration of Independence. This was cut from a letter that he wrote. Not sure what the year on it is, but this was cut from a letter that he wrote, and this is an original piece of Thomas Jefferson handwriting. Again, this right here is priceless to me. Just like the Titanic hull and everything else, this is an amazing, amazing piece of history. I keep it right here. That is such an awesome, awesome piece of history of Americana. It might be a little dark, but in the number 3 spot, I'm putting my World War I American officer's hat. This thing is in kind of rough condition. That's why I have it behind glass or plastic. This was used in World War I. This one was used. You can just tell by the condition of it and the way it looks and everything that this one was definitely used by an officer in the trenches of World War I. This is an amazing piece. This is in my top 5 favorite pieces. But like I said, the condition is kind of rough. So this is one of the only 2 things I have in a case in my collection. This is the 2nd thing I have in a case in my collection. I want to keep it safe and protected. You can see the American Eagle on it. There's 2 holes in the top, unfortunately, but this is just such an amazing piece of history, of war history. An officer's hat, from an American officer's hat from the war to end all wars. Coming above it, we have the number 2 spot, which is my World War II German officer's dress dagger. I have a whole video on it. I think it's my last video. A whole video on it if you want to learn more, but this is a German officer's dress dagger, so whenever they'd get all fixed up for a party or something, this is what they would wear. This is the dagger that they would wear. These are extremely rare. I see them selling for a lot nowadays. The price is all over the place for a German officer dress dagger. Super lucky to be able to have one. It's made by Icorn. It's an amazing piece of World War II history. But check out my last video if you want to learn more about it. Okay, then in the number 1 spot, we have my Triceratops rib bone. This is an authentic Triceratops rib bone. I have it behind glass, of course. This is not a cast. This is the real deal Triceratops rib bone. The amazingness of this is insane. Like when you're close to it, it's like there's a dinosaur bone right there. Just right there. It's an amazing, I'm super lucky to be able to own a dinosaur bone. It's an amazing, amazing relic of the light cut off. But this is just an amazing, amazing relic. I could talk on and on about this. This was found in Hell Creek, South Dakota. And it's about 6,000 years old. It's from the late Cretaceous period. This is just an amazing piece. This is an honorable mention. I was not sure where to put this in the video because I'm not sure of the rarity of them. But this is a World War II German Shultz helmet. And this one is actually in almost perfect condition. It's the original paint, original decal, original liner, and original chin strap. Not sure how well you can see this, but that liner is about new looking. It's not dry rotted. There's nothing wrong with this helmet at all. This Shultz helmet is in great condition, perfect condition, just about. That is going to wrap up my top 10 rarest artifacts. If you think there's an artifact that I have that deserve to be on this list, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.